Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Allison and I'm so excited to share today's video with you guys. As you can clearly see, I'm channeling my inner minion with this yellow sweater and these jeans. But as you guys could already tell from the title, this is going to be a room tour, and let me just say that this is a video that absolutely nobody asked for, but it is a gift to my future self so I can always remember my bedroom the way that it is right now. If you guys didn't watch my last video, I announced that I am moving and my parents are selling their house and that's where I currently live. So it's not like I'm moving out and I can come back and, look around and see the place, remember it as it was, which is why it's super important to me to make this video. I've actually made a room tour before of my college dorm room senior year, and I'm pretty sure on my old channel I have one of like my bedroom, this bedroom when it was purple. But if I do find that video, I'll be linking both of those down below. But I just think it's really nice to have like these types of videos because it really is like a video diary. I have an old YouTube channel back from when I was in middle school, and even though the videos are painstakingly embarrassing, I would never erase them or delete the channel because it's just so like nice, honestly, to be able to look back and see myself and all my creative juices flowing and how I thought these videos looked so cool and I was like so excited when I was making them. So that's why I kind of want to make this room tour today. I'm sure this has happened to a lot of people, but quarantine really made me like question the feng shui of my room and the way that I had everything set up. So I definitely changed my room around a lot during quarantine, and I added some new pieces and brought out a couple of pieces that just were not working in the space. I do just want to note that this room is not exactly 1000% perfect. I'm still planning on bringing on different pieces or changing certain things about the room, but never really got the chance because we're moving. But I really want to show you guys the space, and like I mentioned, just for personal reasons, I really want to have this like video documentation of my room the way that it is now. It's kind of sad to think about, but honestly, after I film this video, I really am gonna have to start packing like everything up, and I even should have filmed this a little bit earlier so I could get the show on the road in that department, but better late than never, and I'm so excited to show you guys the space, so let's just get started. Hey guys, I'm switching you over to vlogging style just so we could do a quick little tour of my bedroom. So I'm so excited to show you guys the space, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. A little disclaimer that I would like to point out is I am in the middle of moving right now. So there are a few like odd ends that I just could not find space for or did not have a place to put them. So apologies for that. I tried to clean it up as much as I could for you guys, but alas, there's only so much you could do. And like I mentioned, I did really hold this off until like the very last second, and I honestly should have done like a little bit of a better job filming this sooner, but that's why you'll see like a few odd ends around. But just ignore and enjoy the tour. So this door over here is where you enter the bedroom, and this is my favorite part, this little nook right over here. I didn't always have this here. I actually used to have my bed right over here, but I found during quarantine that this was like just the best spot for my desk. I never really used this space as a desk before. I used it solely as a vanity, but of course now with work from home, I kind of needed it to be a workspace as well. So when you come over to the first corner, you will see just a couple of products that I use like pretty much every single day. My deodorant, a couple of hair products. I really like this one. I normally spray it in my hair when it's damp and then brush it through. And then I have these 3 little jars. They're all different sizes. The first one just houses cotton rounds. The second one has my beauty blenders and makeup sponges. And then the last one normally has Q-tips, but I ran out. And then over here, I just have all of my makeup brushes. And I tried to keep all the containers kind of like a clear or a glass just to keep things cohesive. And this is just kind of what it looks like further away, but honestly, I think it looks pretty okay and I'm not mad about it. And then just right behind there, I have this little mirror. It comes with a little stand, and you could actually charge it and turn it on and it will have lights, but I don't normally charge it because I have this really big mirror, but I do normally use this if I need to take like a closer look, if I'm like tweezing my eyebrows or something like that. And then I just keep a lint roller right behind there because I have a dog and I always need a lint roller. And then next I have this amazing mirror. It's from Impressions Vanity. I'm honestly obsessed with it. I will just note it was a little pricey, but it was honestly so worth the investment. I've used it pretty much every single day since I bought it. Something that I also love about this mirror is I bought the one with an electric plug, and it also has like a little USB cord so you could just charge your phone, which I'm doing right now. So I love that, so I don't have to like climb underneath my desk to plug in like my hair tools or my phone charger or anything like that. And then on this side, it's kind of more business than it is party. So we have business in the front and party in the back. but I kind of just have my monitor and my workspace over here. I didn't always have this monitor. My work actually sent it to us after the stay-at-home orders took place, so that was very, very nice of them, because this has been truly a blessing to work with a monitor. And then of course I just have a little pencil like holder here, but I made sure that it was clear so it matched my little makeup setup. And then this is just my work laptop that I always keep here, and I keep it connected to this cord so I could use my dual screens. And then this is just my personal laptop that I keep here as well. And then I just have this little rolly chair. It's honestly seen its day. I used it in college as well, so it's a little bit beat up, but it's still pretty cute, and I got that off Amazon. I don't think I mentioned this, but this desk is actually from IKEA, and sorry about these bags. It's just bags of clothes that I'm donating and trying to sell. So the first drawer, I have just a couple odds and ends of like makeup and things like that. I have nail polish. I really like these nail polishes. They're from China Glaze, but I bought them just because of the size. I literally don't paint my nails like that often. I'm only one person. I don't need this amount of nail polish every single time I paint my nails. So that's why I really like these mini ones, so I get a lot of variety, but you don't have to worry about being wasteful. And then I just keep some other products in here as well, like floss and, you know, just little odds and ends like that. And then this next drawer is my makeup drawer. I used to house my makeup on top of my vanity before I had this whole work situation going on, but I have to say that it is a lot cleaner and looks a lot better with it in the drawer. So I just keep all of my loose products in here. I keep my palettes over here, and then any like cosmetic tools like tweezers or anything like that I keep over here, and then I keep pressed powder. And I do have to say that these drawers go pretty far back, so even though you're not seeing everything that I'm showing you, there's a lot of space back there. So this next drawer just has all of my hair accessories. I keep all my little bandanas back there and any little headbands or anything like that. Then I just have some hair clips and my hairbrush. And this is one of my favorite hair products. I literally use this all the time, and it smells absolutely amazing. I cannot emphasize enough how good this makes your hair smell. And then this next drawer is a little bit larger than the first three that I showed you, so I house my hot tools in here. Obviously just like a blow dryer, curling iron, straightener, pretty self-explanatory. And then in here I house some loose end electronics like my computer chargers, my other camera, my lacy hard drive, and then just like camera accessories like the chargers or anything else like that. And then I have this little trash can underneath my desk from Target. I really like it because there's kind of like a lid and you could open and close it versus it just being open. I will note that I never really put like food or anything like that in there, so it's not so much to house the smell, it's just because I don't like the aesthetic of like my trash being out, I guess. And I know this isn't like the prettiest trash can ever, and I probably could have removed that label, but you know, it is what it is. Then in this corner we have more of like my office stuff. So this is all just pretty basic. My stapler, post-it notes, calculator, some pens, just things like that. I like having this at arm's reach when I'm working because obviously you always need pens and post-its and stuff like that. And this next drawer is my jewelry drawer. This little jewelry holder right here that just houses some of my earrings. I got this from Urban Outfitters. And then I don't really have anything particularly expensive, but things that are like a little bit more expensive, I just will either keep in the pouch that I bought them from or the little boxes that they came in. And then this next drawer is kind of miscellaneous, just like office supplies and random things. This has loose change in it. And then, you know, just little random things like scissors and some notebooks, just stuff of that nature. And then this is kind of just like my medicine drawer, so I just have like some over-the-counter stuff as well as like nasal sprays and band-aids, stuff like that. And then this last drawer is kind of like another electronic miscellaneous drawer, so I just have some disposable cameras that I'm currently working through right now, some tripods and things like that. These are just boxes from USPS for my Poshmark orders. I like keeping them there because I normally send out things at least once a week. And then this kind of moves us into the next section of the bedroom, which I kind of just like to call like my little wardrobe styling station. So I have this really, really nice mirror. This is from IKEA as well. I can link this down below. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's honestly everything that I was looking for at a really great affordable price. It's obviously very, very tall. I mean, I'm only 5 feet, but it's really great for taking selfies and really great for just like seeing your outfit. And like I mentioned, mirrors are very, very expensive, and this was pretty inexpensive. I believe when everything was said and done, it was under $200 even with delivery, so I'm really, really happy with this. And then this next piece is a little wardrobe that I bought from Amazon. I was looking at the same one on Urban Outfitters, and this was literally the same exact thing, like to a T, but it was so much cheaper. So I'm really happy that I went with this route. But I just keep some of my favorite articles of clothing on here, just like kind of as a, I don't know, just when I wake up in the morning, it's one of the first things that I see, and it just gets me really happy. And then I keep some accessories on the side as well, like my favorite bags, that I'm just using and always want to grab. And then at the bottom, I just keep these little shoes because I just really like the way that they look and I think they're super cute, so I like putting them there. And then this really shouldn't all be here, but I do keep some stuff under here. I just have like some masks and then just some other miscellaneous things. Then over here in this corner, I keep my ring light as well as my tripods. It's just like a really nice corner to just shuffle them into, and I don't think it's like too noticeable or too much of an eyesore. So that's kind of just like an overview of this little space, and honestly, I really like it. I also got this little rug from All Modern. It's super comfortable and it's the perfect size that I was looking for, and I just think it really ties in this whole entire space. And next we have this little cute dresser. I got this dresser from PB Teen. When I first got it in, I have to say I didn't measure, and that was my own mistake, but I didn't realize how tiny it was. But I do have to say it really grew on me, and I kind of like the minimalist aspect of it, and I think it's super cute. So first things first, I just keep my books over here. I'm almost done with this one. It's honestly pretty good. I'm not like an avid reader. I really have to be in the mood, so it has taken me a little bit longer than I thought to get through these books. But I'm not someone to keep a book after I've read it either. I feel like you should just donate it to a library or sell it off so someone else could read it. So that's why I only have 3 there. But yeah, I'm working through those books right now. And then I just have this little collage. I haven't updated it since I was in college, but these are just pretty much all the people that I was super close with in college and some of my closest friends. Just wanted to have that in my room as like a nice little ray of sunshine moment. And then over here I have my dog, Noodle the Schnoodle, who honestly I'm obsessed with, and she rules the world, and she is pretty much king of the universe. Look at her, amazing. Then I have this little fake plant from Francesca's. I do like the aesthetic of it, but I have to say that fake plants are definitely like a no in my book nowadays, and it's just something that I want to place in my bedroom now. I feel like either get a real plant or just don't. And like I was talking about, these are just like loose odds and ends that I'm packing up, so this is not normally here, so let me just quickly remove it. So this is kind of an overview without that stuff piled there. But I have some of my perfume on this little picture frame. I just kind of put like a little canvas paper in there just to add like a color, a pop of color. And I just have it in this little frame. I keep all of my little perfumes there. I have to say I'm really not big on perfume. I don't really wear it often, so I just have a couple of body sprays from Victoria's Secret, one from Victor and Rolf, and this one smells really good, but honestly I don't really use perfume. And then this one from Rue 21 that they had sent me when we collabed one time. Then I have this lamp from PB Teen or PB, but I really like it. So cute, so minimalistic. I do have to say it came a little bit damaged. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it did come a little bit damaged, and I realistically should have said something, but I never did. And that's my own fault, but it haunts me every single day when I look at it. So that is a big message, you guys. When you're spending money on something, especially on a big brand like that, make sure that you're getting good quality. You really need to make sure that you say something, because this just drives me nuts every single day of my life. And then in this first drawer, I keep all my bras. I'm honestly a big bralette girl. I don't really wear bras. I don't really need them, so I don't have a lot of them. And in this next drawer, I just keep like workout gear, my Lululemon leggings, and just sports bras. I don't work out a whole lot, but I do like to go to like parks and do recreational activities, so I like to wear that when I'm doing that. So this next drawer is a little bit larger, so I keep more stuff in it, obviously. I have my skirts and like my stockings over here, and then I have some soft shorts over here and some jean shorts over there. I'm honestly not a huge short person. I'm either wearing skirts or dresses in the summertime. I just honestly can't be bothered to be wearing shorts and stuff. I just hate when things are sticking to my leg. So yeah, that is everything in this drawer. Oh my goodness. This drawer is always hard to open, I really have to be honest. This next drawer is for jeans. I have a lot of different jeans. I don't think this dresser really fit my needs, honestly. I have a lot of stuff. I definitely could have gotten a bigger dresser to fit all these jeans. But yeah, this is just what I store in here. I don't have room for anything else, and I really do have a hard time opening and closing it because I have so many things in here, so that's not exactly ideal. Oh my gosh. Jesus. All right. And then I would be lying if I said I didn't always have this here, but I do always have this here. It's basically just a box of things that I need to list on my Poshmark. So I always have a million things in here. As you can see, I'm cleaning out my closet, so I have a bunch of like boots and stuff that I have to list. But I just keep that here because I like to just take pictures of my listing right on this floor, because when the sun is up, I get really great lighting. So I just take pictures of the images right here in my room. So that is what this box is about. Now I know we're kind of losing light, but this is a really big window that I have next to my room, which honestly brings in a lot of nice light, so I really like it. And this is kind of just an overview of the rest of my room. So we'll start over here in this corner. First I have this little like nightstand, if you will. I don't plan on keeping this when I move into my apartment, and this was never going to be a permanent piece of furniture. I had always planned on censoring my bed and buying 2 nightstands for each side, but of course I am moving, so I never got the chance to do that. But you know, just for now, I keep tissues on top. As you could tell, I always keep a glass on here, and I just keep a phone charger and some scrunchies. And then, believe it or not, this next drawer is scrunchies too. I could definitely stand to downsize. And I don't have anything else in those other 2 drawers because, like I mentioned, this isn't a permanent piece of furniture, so I'm trying to move everything out of here. And then up here in this brown furniture, you're probably wondering why this is brown and all of my other furniture is white. Like I mentioned, this is my childhood bedroom, so when I was younger, I had this whole entire brown set of furniture, but it's just not quite my style, so I kind of have been weeding it out. But just up top, I have this little graduation bear that my grandma bought me when I graduated college. And then I have my degree just on the wall from Rutgers. And I have this little A, which I won't be taking with me, but you know, just wanted to show you guys. And then this first drawer is empty right now because like I said, I'm moving, trying to get some space. This next drawer is socks. I have fuzzy socks, white socks, black socks, knee socks, ankle socks, you name it, and kind of sock in there. And then this next drawer, I just keep like my sleepwear, so just like sleep shorts and t-shirts. And I like folding them this way because you could really fit so many t-shirts. So that is a really great method to conserve some space. In this drawer, I just have my bralettes, and then I have like other little sleep shirts or just like tiny tops that aren't really worth hanging up because they're just so small that you could, you know, just fold them really nicely. And then this knob is kind of broken, so bear with me right now. You see that? These are kind of like yearbooks, if you will. Let me just pull one out. All right, so these are kind of like yearbooks, if you will. I always went on snapfish.com when I was younger, and every year of high school I made a book. And I really enjoyed making these books, and I kind of kept it where it was like, even if I wasn't friends with the person, or even if like I was dating someone and we broke up, I always just stuck to the facts and what happened, and I always included everything as it was that year, which I really liked because I have so many memories and stuff that would have got lost in translation if I had just done it who was in my life like at the moment when I was making the book. I'm just showing pictures of myself because I don't want to put anyone on my channel, like I don't want them to potentially feel uncomfortable, like especially if I'm not friends with them anymore or if we kind of lost touch. But it's still really nice for me to have like all these memories, and like I really do appreciate having these books because I just have so many great pictures of, you know, people that were in my life. So I think this one's from like sophomore year or maybe even freshman year, but you could just kind of see all the pictures that I took, which I really just enjoy having. And yeah, these were really fun to make. I never really bought yearbooks when I was in high school except for my senior year one, of course, but every single year I would make these books. Okay, I'll just use this page because this is my family, so I think they would be okay with this. But basically I would just like put pictures of like every single event and, you know, like every single like thing that was going on in high school. So this yearbook is like specific to me. I just pulled out another one, so I have a few more pictures than this one because I think this was my senior year one, so I have way more content in here. But I just really liked these because all the pictures were specific to me versus buying a yearbook from a school, which is so expensive and you're not even in like half the pictures. I really regret not keeping this up in college, and I really wish that I did. Like all of these pictures I don't have access to anymore. Like I don't have them on my phone or on a computer or anything. So I'm just like really grateful that I have them all in this book. And honestly, they're not even too big. Like they really don't like take up too much space. So I'm really happy with it. And I know I look really self-centered, but I always started the book on my birthday. And then I always ended it with like selfies and miscellaneous pictures that I had of myself, just so I could kind of like remember what I looked like that year. Here's me and my dog. Here's me on my prom, my senior prom. And, you know, just like, it's just nice to look back on, honestly. This is so ridiculous. Like, seriously, get away from me right now. I can't even deal with myself. But yeah, I just got these from snapfish.com. I had so much fun making them. This one's the thickest because it was from senior year. But like I said, they seriously don't even take up that much space. So I have 4 of these from every single year in high school, and I'm really, really happy that I made these. And then as I mentioned, I am moving, so a lot of my drawers are empty because I'm, you know, cleaning up. But this drawer used to be like where I keep all my boyfriend's stuff, or if he were to stay for a weekend, I gave him a drawer so he didn't have to always bring a toothbrush and stuff like that. And then next, this is my bed. The pink bedding that you're seeing is from West Elm. I really like it. It's kind of like a velvety material, if you will, but I really like the color. My sheets right now are white and they're from Pottery Barn, but I do have gray accessories. I have gray sheets as well. I do like the way that the white looks better, but with the gray accessories, I think the gray sheets do make a little bit more sense. I absolutely love this pillow, this gray pillow in the center. I used it all the time in college and I use it all the time now. This headboard is from Amazon, and those are just my little stuffed animals. Yes, I'm 23 and still sleep with stuffed animals, and I don't see anything wrong with it, honestly. Next is this little corner. Like I said, we're losing daylight, so sorry, I'm gonna try and push through this as fast as possible. Up here in this corner, you're probably wondering what this is. It's basically an AC and a heating unit. My parents seriously blessed me by putting this in my room. It's so convenient. I just have like a little remote control that I can basically control the weather with. I feel like some sort of god. I could just literally make it colder or warmer anytime I'm, you know, feeling one way or the other. So big shout out to them for putting this into my room because it seriously changed my life. Leads to my closet. This is the bag that I used to bring to New York every day when I went to go to work. And seriously, you guys, I had this from since like high school, and it's still in pretty good condition. So it's just so funny that I've had this bag for so long. And this is my closet. Like I said, we're losing daylight, so the sun really isn't doing that great of a job, but this is just like an overview of what it looks like. My parents added my bedroom onto the house, so they were able to build my room. My dad always says that he kind of regrets not making this like more of a walk-in closet because it's just so narrow. Luckily I'm tiny so I could fit, but it is kind of annoying to squeeze in there and grab clothes. On top, I just kind of have these bins that I keep miscellaneous items in. Keep my hats on the wall, and then I keep my belts and like hats in little bags right there. And then it's honestly really difficult to see, but I keep every single piece of clothing color coordinated by sleeve length. I know that that must sound really annoying and obnoxious, but it's such an easy system, so you always know where to look, and it's really easy to put things back this way as well. So I'm really, really happy with this, and I will continue to do this in every single closet that I have for the rest of my life. And then down here, I know it's so dark, but I have a little shoe bin that I keep like miscellaneous flip-flops and stuff in. And then all my other like favorite shoes, I just keep in their boxes and I just keep them under there. Girl, I do not know how these YouTubers do it. I'm so winded from talking this much. Good God. Okay, so over here I just have my hamper and my slippers. They have little panda bears on it. And then in this little bag, if you will, is a quilt that I had made of all of my college t-shirts. I had one made from my high school t-shirts as well, but I'm gonna be real, I've never took it out the bag. So I don't know if I'm gonna be taking it with me on this move. I might just like donate it. I made one again for college. I'm gonna keep this one because honestly I just graduated not too long ago, so I'm not gonna give it up just yet, but I don't even know if I recommend doing that because I barely even use it. And then over here I just have another taller dresser. I have this adorable cartoon of my boyfriend and I. He had this made for my birthday as part of my present, and it's a picture based off of a picture of him and I. Then I just have these amazing flowers. I'm sure you guys have seen these on Instagram. They're so, so cool. They're roses that last for a year, and they're seriously so, so beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so short. Let me just take these down because I can. But these flowers are seriously so, so beautiful. I've had these since the last summer, so honestly it has been about a year. It probably is time to get a new bunch, but they smell so nice and they're so pretty. It's such a nice accent, and this is a really big floral arrangement, so these are quite pricey, but the smaller ones are really great accent pieces as well and a little bit more affordable, but they do last for a whole year and I think they're really nice, so I really just enjoy keeping that there. And then I just have a little dish, kind of just for miscellaneous jewelry when I'm taking it off and I just don't feel like putting it away. I'll put it there. And in this first drawer, I just keep all of my sweatshirts. I just recently went through them, so they're kind of fitting a little bit better, but seriously, like this drawer is filled to the brim. I have so many sweatshirts. And then this next drawer is sweatpants, kind of the same thing, filled to the brim, but I just went through it, so it's a little bit bearable now. And then I just keep my underwear in this drawer. And then I keep my sweaters in this drawer. I recently just raided my mom's closet and took some pieces that she was going to let go of, so I just added a few of her sweaters to my collection. And then then last but not least, I just have all of my swimwear. So summer is ending, not gonna be touching these for a little bit, but that's just where I keep it. I just have this little rack. I keep these long dresses here. This one I wore to a sorority formal, and this one I had planned on wearing to a wedding that unfortunately got canceled due to everything that is going on, but I just keep them here because my closet unfortunately just isn't, the hooks aren't long enough to house dresses of this size, so I just keep them out here. And then I keep my robe, which I also got from Pottery Barn. I got this as I was going into college because I was worried about like communal bathrooms and stuff, and I wanted a robe. Never ended up using it in college, but I use it all the time here. I love just drinking a glass of tea, reading a book, and you know, snuggling up in my robe. And then I just always keep my towel here as well that I'm using. Like I mentioned before, those are not normally there. Those are just bags that have clothes that I'm donating, and yeah. If you guys made it to the end, thank you so much for watching this video. It seriously means so much to me, and I hope that you guys can pull some organizational inspiration or at least some room decor inspiration. I feel like I did a pretty good job with the space given the amount of time I was here after graduation and the amount of money I had to, you know, kind of spruce it up. But I think my time during quarantine has served me in this room well, and I think I put together like a pretty decent room. Let me know what your favorite part of the room was, or if there's any other organizational hacks that I should be using in my next space. As always, I really appreciate you guys, and I'm so thankful that you guys chose to spend the day with me. So thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit subscribe and also hit the bell because YouTube has changed and subscribing just doesn't do it anymore. So you really have to hit the bell to make sure that you guys are notified about any new uploads. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Literally can never do it when I have lip gloss on, but like, you guys get the gist, you know?